And we are live. This is the continuation of Working Hangout.
Hmm. Hi,
Anyway,
guys.
we don't have anybody in here yet.
Well,
Well,
whoever watches this later,
I do get a
I'm hip
lot of
flipping
watches.
mama.
I do get some watches when it's off. It's offline.
You do. Where'd OSP go? See, he comes in, he takes my spot, and then he leaves. You need to boot him out so I can be next to my boy, and then you can bring him back in.
Check his piece out, Mom.
I'm kidding. I'm just kidding, OSP.
Check his piece out. Joey Bada Bing, what's up? Rev Resell, what's up?
Hi, Rev. Mama loves you, Rev.
Check out this vintage.
That's sharp.
It's vintage too. Check out this tag. Not that tag. Not that tag, but this tag.
Yeah.
That's vintage.
Mm-hmm.
Wisconsin, that's out where 2.0's at. I wonder how much something that would be. Minimum bids already $9.99.
It's not made of cotton, it's made of poly, it looks like.
It almost looks like a scrub. Your condition needs some cleaning. They say that on anything you buy.
That would be a good deal.
I don't know how much it would go for.
I don't know. OSP, did you hear what I said about you when you were gone?
I did. I heard it.
I was going to tell you if you didn't hear it.
I
was only kidding, though.
No, I know.
And
oh, God, he found us.
Land Shark Picker. I knew Anthony would be lined up.
LSP found us.
Yep.
Bullshit to ensue.
I wonder if Anthony's going upstairs and going to hang with us, or he's just going.
I bet you he's going upstairs because that's where his tablet is.
I hope not.
He can cross post though.
That's what I probably should do. I've got some stuff I hadn't pushed over yet.
Yeah, that's what I was doing earlier. I'm probably going to take some pictures and do some clothes or something. I can't take. What's that?
I can't take pictures. I'm sitting where I normally take pictures. So.
Yeah, that's why I like how my basement is, even though it's like way over there. At least I have a separate area. You know what I mean? Where I can do whatever, whenever.
I don't have a lot of room.
I like this little addition I did right here. These little I don't know if they're for shoes or whatever, but I put my poly bags in them. You know what I mean?
That's a good idea.
And then I have it strung up to my joist. So this way they're pretty secure.
Hello, Betty Webb. Hello, Danny May.
Danny May, I'm not sleeping.
Hello, Bada Bing.
I'm not sleeping. I'm awake.
Hello, Rev.
I fell asleep on Danny May's channel about.
Danny May says, Kelly, your hair looks perfect today.
I think it was like a week ago. Right about.
How about now?
I fell asleep for 52 minutes or so. The only thing I seen was this. And then someone was showing something, and they're like, Nate's moving. And then next year I'm like, what the heck is going on?
That's
funny. Yeah, I gotta run. Sleep.
I gotta run. I'll be back in a minute. My daughter just called and said I need to come pick her up at work. So I'll be back. All
right.
Bye, Craig.
I'm gonna throw this out there. We'll see what happens.
See you in a few, Craig.
Anybody want to come hang? There's a link. Click it. Be merry. Have fun. You don't have to be working. Just come hang.
Come on in, Danny May.
Hey, Danny May.
Hi, Kathy.
Just me, Kathy. What is up? Every dumpster diving video she does goes viral.
I know.
She's on fire.
I need some tips.
Yeah, we need her on here talking about YouTube algorithm.
Freddy Krueger's out.
Kathy said she don't have a clue. You're doing something right.
That haven't
All
been-
she's doing is putting the videos out there, and people are going nuts over them.
I'm happy for her.
I am too.
Come on,
Couldn't
buddy.
it happen? Couldn't it happen to a nicer, more beautiful on the inside as she is on the outside person?
And she's from PA. Icing on top.
Danny Ray says, Chris, you look good.
Well, thank you, Danny Mae. I don't know how I feel about that, but thank you. I don't know if I agree.
I think she means you look good, Chris, not you look good, Chris.
So, what's up? Your camera looks a lot better. Is your internet any running? Do you have anything different with your computer or internet running?
Mine.
Mine? Who?
Chris.
Oh,
Yeah, I bought a new computer about 6 weeks ago,
Oh, okay.
but I actually got new internet just like a week or two ago too, and I know it's a lot better.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's night and day.
you looking crispy.
Yeah, I had to up my game when I started the live shows.
Yeah.
Hello, Mary.
StreamYard takes not a super ton, but it definitely can bog it down. Like I bought my laptop about a year ago, and I'm starting to see it, bog. But I have so many windows open and stuff because I'm doing 900 things. So,
Well, my last computer I had, I mean, it was like a $300 computer from Walmart, and you couldn't even pull YouTube up when you were on StreamYard. It wouldn't run both of them.
what up, Scooter? Welcome. Appreciate you coming into the live. Always like seeing new faces.
Scooter Renee.
Yeah, I might take some pictures, I think.
I just finally got done shipping.
How many orders you have got?
11, I think. 11 or 12.
There you go.
I think,
I got my Rollo, man. I'm loving it. Loving it.
yeah, I love my Rollo. That's the best thing I've ever bought.
Yeah, I mean, I had the 4XL. Not as nice as the Rollo.
Oh, really? So, okay.
Yeah, early in my reselling career, I bought a 4XL because I was going to do Amazon, needed the labels, the SKUs, and all that type of stuff. As soon as I took out the box, I had issues with it.
Right.
And then the labels were getting caught, and this was with the labels they sent me that were with the box, because it came with like 2 rolls of labels, because that was kind of the special package I got off Amazon. And I'm using it, and I'm just having issues, problems. The labels were just really small. Like their 4x6s seem really small compared to what my Rollo does. But maybe it's the UPS labels. I don't know. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take it back. You know what I mean? I'd rather have that money back, and I'll just use my inkjet. And then I was using my inkjet HP. I was paying $5 a month basically to have, I don't want to say unlimited. I don't want to say unlimited like copies, but I would never go over the allotment per month to go over $5. And then, every time you would, have leftovers, it would go in your like bank. In other words, so you would store them up. So I've been doing that for, I don't know, like at least a year or so. And, with everything going on, I'm trying to get rid of some subscriptions. I heard I can do my FNSQ for Amazon, like for the individual products with a Rollo.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can get rid of 2 subscriptions, which pays, I pay $10 a month, and get a Rollo, and basically like in 14 months it's paid off, and I'll be literally like saving money every month. Then stop it, Steven. 4XL is not better. But what up, Steven? What up, Fat Girl Son Wendy? Nice to see you. Yeah, I just didn't like it. I didn't I swear the labels were just not big enough. Like they were just really, really small. So I'm happy with the one I got. It reminds me of my work printer that I have. So they're a little bit bigger than these labels, the 4x6s. They might be 6x6. We put those on our pallets and different products. Like every time we have a different one, we slap a label on it, and it has like a barcode, the whole 9 yards. So it reminded me of that. But of course, the one at work is like a big beast of a machine. It looks like almost like a desktop tower. You know what I mean? You put like a huge roll of labels in there with it spins or whatever, and I mean it prints like super fast. So, but yeah, I really like it. So far, so good. No problems. Prints nice. Adjusted the settings so it prints a little bit darker because the address on the regular settings or whatever, I don't know, it might have been just my labels with UPS or whatever, but the address was a little bit light, so I pushed it up a little bit to be a little bit darker, and it was pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I've not had no problems out of mine. I love mine. It's, as far as the business goes, it's the best thing I've ever bought.
I think it was cool too. Like I ended up getting it for like $147 brand new. I think it was $169, then I got 10% off, and then they were having issues shipping it out, so they ended up sending me one from Amazon's warehouse, and because it took so long, they just automatically credited me $15. I seen the credit hit my account. So I ended up getting it for 140. Yeah, I think it was 147, something like that. I got it for way under what they usually go for.
I went from inkjet to Rolo, so it was like night and day.
Oscar.
Yeah, going from like the inkjet to any type of thermal is amazing by itself. But yeah, I had so many different types of labels. Like I'd use FedEx labels, the 8.5 by 11s. The one where it's like on half a page is just a sticky label. The other one's just a piece of paper. Like I used that for my eBay, and then I had labels from Ups that were side by side, just plain, and I used them for Amazon. So I had like a little system, so I wouldn't run out, and it'd be a lot easier to keep track of. Because if I'm printing just an eBay label, I only need one part of the label to print. So now I'm like basically keeping the leftover one, that has one left, and having to put it somewhere or whatever. So, Mark Pest said, I know Justin from RBA Flips prefers a Dymo, something about better resolution. I think he said. I mean, if it is, it's not much different.
Most people that say they prefer one of the other, though, have never used the other. I mean, I don't know if Justin has or not, but like to hear you say it that have used both of them, I take, I think that speaks volumes.
Just how everything's set up with it. Like for example, like if I can actually use this for my Amazon individual labels for my items, like switching out labels really would be really easy. I just pop the top where it pulls the thing up, just push it down, and I'm going. You know what I mean? With the other one, I take it out, pull the thing out, take it out, feed it, get it set up, so it's just a lot more like of a headache. Like I can literally have like two boxes or have the one in the box like I have now and have another in a roll, like almost like how Kevin Commonwealth Picker had set up. You know what I mean? And just run it like that. And it'd be like super like like nice. And it would be like literally like 5 seconds to pop that out. What up, Storage Auction Pirate? Nice to see you, man. We're just doing a working hangout. We're over on Anthony's channel, so he's supposed to come back over here, and he's not over here yet. So we're just doing some listing, just hanging out.
He went back to the store again.
We get some tape.
He went and forgot what he went for, so he had to go back.
Definitely need some tape, man. I thought I was cheap on some things, but Anthony got me beat from time to time.
I took my really nice, my Duck Easy Find tape that's like $4 something a roll, $5 a roll, to Clay when we were helping him move, because it's really good tape that will hold the boxes closed. And when the moving company got there, they taped up all his boxes and everything, and I never did get that tape back from him. So I have to get that back from him. When we're gonna go up to his apartment in Indiana for Easter, so I'll get it back then.
Everybody who wasn't blue is now blue. That's how I like it in my chat. It's just easier on the eyes. You tried anything on Mercari yet, OSP?
I have not. I need to.
It's definitely worth checking out. I've enjoyed my few sales that I've got so far.
Yeah. I've just had I've been just trying to get my listings up on my second account mainly. I'm still listing on my main account too, but
yeah, it's like the 2 items I sold were items that were just sitting on eBay, and now they're gone. Like I think I sold one on eBay and one on, well, first one sold on Mercari, then I had 2 of the item. The other one sold on eBay like a couple days later. It was a Walmart exclusive Marvel Play-Doh thing that I got for like $2.99.
Oh, you already sold that?
Yeah, I sold both of them. I had it at Amazon, but Amazon decided to gate me right before, or either right at the start of fourth quarter or at the beginning or right before it. So I had to recall them, and then they just sat on my shelf. So they ended up, getting sold. They were going for like 30 or something on Amazon, because it was like probably like 20 cans of like Play-Doh. It was like a ton of it. It was only $2.99, so I got 15 plus shipping on there.
I did open up an account on Mercari. I don't have anything listed.
Later, West Max Gary. Have a great day, buddy. Enjoy that San Diego sun over there. Scooter says my Mercari is finally popping sales now that I cross-post all my stuff from Posh and to Mercari. Yeah, I've even thought about putting some stuff on Posh. Which,
yeah, I need to too.
I do a lot of clothing, so it's almost like my resale treasure. Sub to my channel. Thank you so much. I do a lot of clothing, new tags, or very good condition stuff. So, it would probably do really well over there. I just hate the fees and the sharing, and I definitely don't have time to share.
Yeah, I'm not into all that.
So for me, the best case scenario would be I go to a couple of those like listing parties or whatever they have, and hopefully like get a couple people to buy a couple things or whatever for what's going on or whatever.
My brother and his wife, they actually quit eBay and do Poshmark full time, I reckon. I mean, they work too, but as far as reselling, all their reselling's on Poshmark now.
Honestly, like, if you did clothing and like, you know, the like toys and games and video games and stuff like that, if you quit eBay and went Poshmark, Mercari, you'd be, I don't think you would lose really a beat. I mean, eBay has definitely more customers, but you know, there's a lot more sellers on there.
Yeah, they're clothing sellers mainly, so it made sense to do that, really. Because I would think that as far as if you're just strictly clothing seller, I would think Poshmark was way better than eBay.
See, but the stuff I sell isn't, isn't isn't like really, I don't want to say like posh material. I mean, it's good stuff, but it's not like
right. You sell a lot of like athletic gear and stuff, right?
Like the Nike, the Under Armour stuff, and
right.
polos, and trying to think what else. Like
I sell clothing some, and if I do, it's usually stuff like that. But I don't look for it. It kind of has to find me.
Where you at, Anthony?
I've got some. I need the list actually.
What clothing?
Yeah. God, I hate doing it. I hate listing it.
Yeah, I got that mannequin or whatever from one of my clothing stores that shut down, and they like rebranded or they consolidated like a branch of what they were or something like that. Like it was a People's, and now People's went to Gordon's or something, or Gorman's. So they literally sold like everything in the store that they couldn't use. Like I'm talking like all the the glass like cases and mannequins and everything else. Like I paid $20 for like a really nice mannequin to do clothes on. So I was really happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
The one I bought on, I think it was eBay. It's like the one it's really made just like advertise like one piece of clothing like in a store, where if you just like leave it up and you kind of hang it, you know, like it's like a bathing suit or like a shirt and then a pair of pants or just a shirt. What up, Perlini?
Hi, Lynn.
Steven says I've been working on doing a Facebook store. Is that even a thing? Like, can you make a Facebook store?
Just posting your stuff for sale on a Facebook page.
Yeah. I sell quite a bit on Facebook. I actually picked up a PlayStation 2 yesterday. I had a good day on finding stuff yesterday. I bought a PlayStation 2 and 2 controllers and 9 games for $20 from Facebook. It's not bad. It's not great, but right now beggars can't be choosers with inventory. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, it's hard right now, especially if you weren't in great standards of of a death pile or whatever.
Yeah, I was before winter, and I made a conscious effort to, not source a lot this winter and just work on my death pile. Well, that was a great idea until all this hit. I've still got stuff though. I mean, it's just not. I mean, it's in the death pile for a reason,
Right.
It's a lot of less than $15 to $20 stuff, which I'll still list, but I'd rather find newer inventory if I can.
Yeah, that's
it's hard right now.
It's like with me, like I wanted to kind of clear out a lot of my eBay stuff. So when garage sale season started, I had a lot of room, and I got rid of some some listings or some things that I just wanted my money back, basically, or make a couple bucks real quick, just to kind of get my cash flow back where I wanted it. And you know, like right now we should be, you know, literally like right now this week should have been like probably the first week of garage sales because the weather was really nice today. And nope.
I know I was more excited about yard sales this year than I've been in a long time. And I mean, ours had just got started and all this hit, and it's just like it was crash landing.
Yeah, it was like you know, like my first year, I started doing reselling. I was hurt, and I really didn't do too much garage sales. Like I went to ones that I knew that were really good. Other than that, I really didn't hit as many as I should have or whatever. And then last year, I should have definitely got hit more, but I just kept like I don't know. I just kept waking up late, so I literally have to drive like 45 minutes to get to like a good area, like towards like the main Pittsburgh area.
Yeah, that's me. I have to. My town's so small. I mean, that yard sale I went to yesterday was a home run, but my town usually has one, maybe 2 yard sales a weekend. So I have to go 30 to 45 minutes to find anything, thrift stores or yard sales, either one.
What up, Justin? Nice to see you, man.
That's what's bad, though, because not only is it affecting yard sales, but a lot of thrift stores are closed down too. So it's like, where are you going to go to find anything?
Yeah, that's just like, like I've been shopping on Shop Goodwill at these auctions and stuff. And I did it my local one to kind of get a better deal. And, it was only like an hour, and like an hour away or whatever. Right. So I was like, I'll just go pick it up and save myself, probably $30 in shipping, because I figured I was going to have 3 shipments. It ended up only being 2. So it wasn't that bad, but still I could have, went out and sourced that way, with the money I saved, picking that up or whatever. That could have been my gas money to drive out that way. And then I could have RA'd on the way back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like when I won my first auction and paid, like I put pickup and, what's it called? They told me that I couldn't do any pickups. So I'm like, well, what are we doing here? Like, how are we going to do this? I was like, I'm going to have some other auctions that I'm going to be winning. So like, what are we going to do? And they're like, well, we'll lower the weight on this and we'll combine shipping, yada, 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 yada. But I end up having enough for 2 of them. So I'm hoping they come early. Graham says, I've been able to score some units on Storage Treasures the last few days. Have y'all checked your area? I haven't checked any storage lockers or anything. Anthony was the one that was kind of eyeballing some lockers for us from time to time, but we haven't pulled the trigger and gotten anything yet.
Storage units is how I've got the death pile that I've got. I cleaned out so many over a 2-year span. I've told you before.
Yeah.
But I'm thankful for it. I mean, I made a lot of money selling stuff locally.
Right.
But I've got away from that a little bit, but I'll get back into it if I have to.
Yeah, I definitely want to just like give it a shot, like a good shot. Like say if I did 2 of them, you know what I mean? Like between me and Anthony, like I split in 2 lockers, it would definitely give me a nice sized death pile, especially depending on how
it's just
the items are or whatever.
In my area, which I live in a very rural, poor area, most of what you find in a storage unit is not worth putting on eBay. It's just it's $3, $5, stuff that's great for yard sales, and that's what I done with it. I just yard sold it out, and but if you're in my area, if you're looking for storage units to rack up eBay inventory, you're probably not going to find it.
Yeah, I'm what's it called? We've always talked about doing like going to the flea market and stuff to get rid of some stuff. Just even if we sold, say, half of whatever wasn't good for eBay, and that covered a nice chunk of the locker or whatever, that would be awesome. You know what I mean? Because a lot of that stuff, I kind of have a good idea that, hey, it's either going to sit for a long time, or I'm not going to get much money for it. It's going to take up space. So,
well, when I used to do it, I would separate my stuff into 4 piles. Pile 1 would be the dump. Pile 2 would be donate. Pile 3 would be stuff to sell, like locally, like yard sales or whatever.
right.
And then pile 4 would be stuff that was good enough to sell online.
Yeah, if I was doing this full time, like storage lockers, I feel could be really awesome.
Yeah, I loved it. It's just, man, it's a lot of work. Oh my God, it's a lot of work. And which, my God, I cleaned out like 40 in a 1.5 2 year span. And I don't have no warehouse or nothing. So all that stuff was either going in my shed behind my house or in my garage or in my box trailer. So it didn't take long to fill those 3 spaces up. So, and I've still got stuff from that in all 3 locations. But yeah, that would be my advice if you're going to do it. Have a plan, because oh my God, it's the stuff. It don't look like much stuff when you open up the storage unit, but then when you start bringing it home, oh my God, it's
all the different smalls and bigger items. Like anything we would get, it would have to be something that didn't have a lot of big stuff, just for the fact that space for Anthony is very minimal.
Right. And I mean, I've got a lot of space, but my God, which, you're not talking about doing 40 in a year. You're talking about doing 1 or 2. But
yeah, just to give it a shot. Like, if it's worthwhile, I get through most of the stuff or a good chunk. I mean, depending on what's all going on, I would keep doing it if it was worth it.
Right. I love it.
Being new to the game, I don't expect to, say spend $200 and make 20 grand. I mean, it could happen, but I'm sure I don't have the eye like like you see like Grimes and Pirate and all them other guys doing stuff like that. So,
well, I had the ultimate hookup. I was still friends with a woman that her mother owned the storage unit facility, and she ran them, and she would let me clean them out and then give her a price. So I knew exactly what I was buying when I bought it. I would go through the stuff and pay her a fair price after the fact, after I'd done went through it. So there was no gamble on my part. I have bought storage units before at storage auctions, but most of them that I cleaned out was, I guess you could say, I was cleaning storage units out more than you could say I was buying them at auction,
Yeah.
But it worked out great for me, because if there was, $500 worth of stuff in there, I wasn't getting beat on it. I'd just give her like $200 or 150, $200, whatever.
Right.
And, I'd be up front with her and tell her, look, I think I've got $500 worth of stuff in here. Here's what I can pay you. Which she didn't care, because she just wanted the unit empty so they could rent it out again. They didn't care. Anything I gave them, they was happy with.
That's a good relationship to have.
Yeah. I mean, I've still got that relationship, but I've been let somebody else clean them out here lately.
Just good.
I don't have nowhere to put more stuff. I was like, I'm overwhelmed, and I've not been doing the yard sales, and I've got more. And this was like 1.5 years ago when I was really doing it, and I've got back into eBay more. And I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on them right now. But she tells me all the time, just let me know whenever you want them again.
Yeah, like Scooter says all storage units this past month I was bidding on around here on storage charges all got canceled. Yeah, it stinks. You'd probably be winning something really good too, and then next you know it's like that Mark Pest is the last thing I'd want is a used mattress from a storage locker. That is one thing you'd probably have a collection of if you had a warehouse or whatever, just mattresses stacked on top of each other so high that
Well, the big problem I was running into too, because I was cleaning them all out for her, the good, the bad, the ugly, and I was getting so much furniture, and I don't have a way to get rid of furniture. I mean, I had very limited space. I'd bring a few pieces home and list it on Facebook or whatever and sell some, but I mean, you can't unless you got a warehouse, man. You can't just keep hoarding up furniture.
Yeah.
So I was like, what am I going to do with all this? But yeah, the mattresses and stuff. Of course, I just took them straight to the dump. But
right.
But yeah, they're in every one. Every one you open, you can about guarantee there's going to be a mattress in it and box springs too, usually.
Oh, yeah. And a TV, I'm sure.
TV. Oh my God, I give so many of those big console TVs away. It ain't even funny.
The only thing that's good is if one of those like smaller ones work.
Yeah. No, I would sell them
on them and test your old systems on it or whatever. So,
but I don't want to discourage anybody from storage units because I loved it. I mean, it was great. But man, have a plan. That's my advice, because you're gonna get a lot of stuff all at once.
Yeah, like I have access to my dad's warehouse and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, that's perfect.
Yeah, and it's located right next to St. Vincent de Paul. So, I mean, like, if I throw up a sign saying like, "Hey, we're having a indoor sale Sunday, this time," like, it would be so easy to let those people all know, because that one's a really busy one in my town. For how small our town is, a lot of people shop there, and I think we can get a lot of traffic doing like a once a month type of sale.
Right. Yeah, like so you need to do like sort of like Resale Rabbit does, and just open that up once a month and get rid of the mass of the inventory.
Right.
That would be perfect.
Like I was talking to a truck driver at work today, and he brokers, trailers or whatever, picking up different loads and stuff like that. So thinking to myself, like, how can I, figure out where these loads are coming from, what companies are doing these? Because you can't really look online and type it in and think it's just going to pop in, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of it's word of mouth and just knowing what to look for. And so I asked him, and he says no, but I'm he knows a bunch of drivers that do a lot of Amazon driving. So I'm hoping I can get some type of inside source in a local or something pretty close to us, where we can do like a day trip and just like rent a U-Haul or get a trailer and just go pick up like 4 or 5 pallets one day or whatever.
Did you see what Rev's saying?
What's that?
About Joe Diffie? Said my wife just shared that Joe Diffie died from coronavirus.
Who is Joe Diffie?
He's a country music singer.
That's really sad.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He was older though.
He was, but I mean, it still puts it in perspective that somebody famous died.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah, I hate that. I'm afraid there's going to be a lot of people that die from it.
There was an actor that just passed away too.
What's up, Jennifer Hayes? Nice to see you.
Hello. Hey, man.
Anthony, you there, buddy? I'm gonna guess there's something wrong with his
internet.
Well, I think it's something with his iPad, because
his iPad, he has to get on Safari in order to use StreamYard on the iPad. So that might be what he's having a problem with.
My husband said that Tiffy just asked everyone last week to respect his privacy.
Who?
That country singer.
Oh.
That's a shame. Lynn said, I was just singing that song a day or so ago.
Is that Anthony?
Anthony. Might as well just go back downstairs on the laptop. Come hang out. Yeah, there's a lot of different things that I think that can do pretty well, like with what we basically have, set up or whatever. Like Anthony knows the flea market people. I have the warehouse. We get some storage lockers or pallets. Like if we did some joint ventures and some things, but the reason why I would want to do a joint would be because it wouldn't stop me doing my other stuff too, because I never want to stop Amazon rock and rolling or my eBay from trickling itself here and there. To work on top of those,
I think about that all the time. I could shoot myself for not filming all those units I cleaned out, because if I'd started my YouTube channel then and had all that content, how much bigger my channel would be.
Right.
It drives me nuts every time I think about why I didn't do that. But oh well.
There's stuff that I'll film. Like I filmed stuff with Anthony a couple weeks ago. I haven't even looked at it. Like I just didn't really have time. I didn't want to have to go edit through a couple hours worth of stuff. You know what I mean? Like I almost want to just hire somebody a couple hours a day to come in and do some stuff. This way, I don't want to ask the wife to do anything, because she helps me out enough, and she takes care of the kids. So if I can get somebody to come in and just take, say, some pictures, like put some basic information about each piece or whatever they're taking pictures of, like on a piece of paper, or on a computer. So this way, when I go do the listing, I already know the information I need, from where it's made to what type of material or whatever, like if it's clothing or if it's a hard good item, like where it was made, so on and so forth. And then I can really just sit here and just like post. And then honestly, I probably wouldn't even need, Vendu anymore. Because I'd have all the pictures and all, and Mercari you don't need that much information anyway. You know what I mean? So it's not as like, it doesn't take as long to post on there. So the title, it could be 40 characters. The description is just like any other description. It's just something people really don't look at. You just gotta take some good pictures. What up, Cajun Reseller? Nice to see you. Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, we shall see what happens from this point on. Hopefully things get back to normal here soon. Hopefully.
I hope, but I'm not.
It's not gonna like kill my whole summer.
Right.
Because that would be devastating to my eBay.
Yeah, it would be mine too.
life support if that's the case.
I mean, if I can just do what I did this weekend and just pick up a few things here and there to prolong what I've already got, I'll be all right. But yeah, it's going to be bad if I can't find a few things here and there. I mean, I've still got stuff, but yeah, the quality of it's just not great.
Yeah, I've got stuff like that too.
You know, it's just it's stuff worth listing, but it's just not nothing you can get excited about.
Well, that's like, it's like stuff I'm grabbing. I'm like, I'll spend $5 on it and I'll sell it for $15 or $20. Like that's not even worth my time, but it's what opportunity I have to, bring in some extra income. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to, keep down, like cutting myself short on one and growing the other one, even if that's at a crazy pace. But I want both to really rock and roll. Steven, you're crazy, my friend. He says you need a hot 18-year-old, but your wife would not go for that. Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
I always tell people when I start listing clothes, I'm out of inventory because I put them off to the very end. So when if y'all see me start listing clothes, then it's getting real.
Oh, thanks, honey. Thank you, babe. It's always hot in here.
Kathy, you're 100% right. Yeah, I know that. Regardless of how long it takes, it's better than
Look what my hubby just brought me.
What is that?
Baked potato with cheese and bacon bits.
Okay. Little mukbang. Eric Bishaw, what up, buddy?
He's always bringing me food when he makes dinner or whatever, and I'm in here.
I just miss just being outside and just doing some different things. Like it seemed to be cooped up more than ever.
In the summertime, we'll be able to shoot pictures outside.
What, you will?
You can do flat lays and stuff. Yeah, I got a big table.
All right. Kelly made me hungry, so I think I'm gonna sneak out of here and go get me something to eat.
Sorry.
Oh, see.
Kelly's fault. # Kelly's fault.
You know what? I'm scaring everybody away.
No, you ain't scaring me away. You made me hungry.
My husband made it for me.
My wife yelled at me like 30 minutes ago to come and eat. I've just not.
Well, thanks for coming to hang out with moi. I wish the rest of the crew came with us, but
yeah.
Anthony's having
hopefully
internet problems. So he's trying to unplug his router and plug it back in. So
I've been talking to Carolina Hustler on Instagram, and he's still trying to figure it out. But hopefully he does get it figured out. And if he does, he'll be on my show tomorrow night, 9 Eastern. Everybody come check it out. If he don't show up, I guess I'll have somebody else because I need to do it live tomorrow because I didn't last week.
Baby, who's coming?
Carolina Hustler.
Oh, okay.
I'll be leaving. I'll just be leaving work then, so I'll say what's up and I'll be listening. But
I may just do a working hangout if he don't show.
Nate and I'll be listening.
All right. Well, I appreciate it.
All right, buddy.
Everybody have a good day.
Bye, honey.
Later.
Later, Rev.
I can figure out how to get out of here.
I'll give you the boot. Oh, he booted himself, all right.
I wasn't particularly hungry, but okay, I'll eat it. Kathy says, "Oh, I hit flipping daddy."
Everyone's left us.
That's all right, Nathan. This is what we're used to. You and me against the world. Every night it's Nathan and I against the world. Except tonight you'll be sleeping, won't you?
No, if I was gonna sleep, I'd have slept already.
So you're gonna be up tonight?
Yeah, I should. I don't know how long I'm gonna be up for, but I should probably be up until at least 1.
Well, it hit me up.
I will.
Yeah,
All right.
I woke up last night knowing that you were not up. Thinking, well, this is my routine. I go to bed at 7 and I get up at 10. So went to bed at about 7:38, woke up at 10, quarter after 10, could not sleep. And I didn't go to bed till 2, like what our cycle is, you know?
Yeah, I wanted to go to bed at 11, so that's why I got 4 hours of sleep, but I didn't go to bed until midnight. So I'm only on 3 hours of sleep, and then I kind of took like a 20-25 minute nap before coming on here with Anthony and everyone else.
Hi, Eric Bischoff. How are you, baby?
Things are good, Eric. I hit my record number for the month. I hit 10K. Still got a couple days left, so I'm hoping to hit 11 or 12 maybe. But
What are you gonna do with your old Rolo, Nate?
I never had an old Rolo.
Oh.
I had an inkjet.
Oh. See, for me, just switching to labels was like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, once I get everything switched over, like if I can get my other labels to go with that, it's going to be pretty seamless and quick to change. And
You can use them for your Amazon.
there he is.
Chill, I made it.
Now you can go live on OSP's channel tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
How do you pronounce your name? Case?
Casey.
Casey.
Yes, ma'am. I don't even know how I got in here. That was so by accident. Like I was clicking buttons. So I hope tomorrow when I'm on his channel doing the live, man, I hope accidentally I get in there.
Well, once you have it set up once, it should be a lot easier because, like, with the first time you go live, like with that, you know, you have to allow access to the camera, your microphone, all that type of stuff. And then, you know, because you let that happen, now the only thing you should have to do is hit enter room and it'll just let you right in.
Oh, cool. Sounds good.
Hi, Mama. Nice to meet you, baby.
Oh, you too. It's Kelly. Hip flipping mama. Cool.
Yeah. You can call me Kelly or you can call me Mama, whatever you want to call me.
Mama, I like it, Mama. That's good.
Okay.
There you go.
Because I like to be called Mama.
There you go. We all need Mama sometime.
Yeah, it's another one I can adopt.
There you go.
I like to adopt them
Hey,
along the way, don't I, Nathan?
nothing wrong with that. So what happened to what's his name?
OSP.
Yeah, I got him when he leaves. Huh?
My husband brought me some baked potatoes with cheese and bacon bits, and it made made him hungry. So now he's going off to eat.
Oh, okay. I did hear him say that. I didn't actually think he was going to go eat. So I'm over here. I just had to go to Starbucks, staying caffeinated, motivated.
There you go.
I got a lot of packages to do.
That's what my Adderall does for me.
Brings you Starbucks.
Where's Anthony? Why are you in the chat and not in the panel?
Yeah, it must be showing my Rolo. I mean, it's just a Burt type of situation.
Anthony, get your butt in the chat. I mean, get your butt on the panel.
Jamon Lee, come on.
I like that sign you got, Casey.
Oh, thank you.
Don't just dream, inspire. Don't just imagine, create. Don't just believe, achieve.
That's right. I'm trying to do that a lot the last few days. It's been kind of crazy.
What platforms do you sell on, baby?
Just eBay, and I sell on Marketplace, but I just do eBay. Now my wife does Poshmark. So I don't know. I'm not good with technology. I have to watch people learn, and then I'm watching her on Poshmark now, so I might jump on there. But that's mostly clothes and other items I get. But
now, are you a full-time seller or just part-time?
No, just part time. I might go full time end of the year. Numbers have been great this last. I don't know, 12 months. I did good last year. I definitely have the edge to go to the next level to be for full time now, with being secure with finances. But I have an okay job. I only work 4 days a week, and I barely work 30 hours, a decent salary. So full time in the
That's
future.
not too bad.
Yeah, so we might do eBay full time here soon. I really want to, and I like the YouTube thing. I've had a lot of fun making the videos. So I'm just trying to learn still. I mean, I wish.
Type something in the chat, baby, so I can subscribe to you.
Oh yeah, definitely. Something.
Type in there, I love mama.
I just say hello, mama. Sound like a country song.
You just so you source from like Goodwills and garage sales, or do you do pallets or storage lockers or anything like that?
Mostly just doing the Goodwills, thrift stores. I mean, I'll probably go to a thrift store and a Goodwill probably at least once or every day at least to a Goodwill. And there's like 3 or 4 of them on the way to my kids' daycare. So, I mean, I literally plow those things every day. And then, I do the yard sales, marketplace, let go. I can also source online. I find, like, if you notice, my channel is mostly golf clubs, and I stay pretty busy with that. I'm trying to do other sourcing on other items too, like shoes and like a little bit of electronics, but I do a lot of golf clubs.
Thank you, Kathy, for posting Casey's link.
Yeah, you're in the like golf club like side of the world, like the best place to be. There's so many golf courses in North Carolina and stuff like that.
In his videos, his golf stuff.
Golf stuff. Yeah, definitely. Charleston's a big time reselling area. Well, not reselling, but for buying golf clubs. I mean, I get them. I get a lot of decent stuff around here in the Goodwills. I mean, it's very surprisingly what people are throwing away. And then there are some very high income areas around me too, outside of Charleston, like Mount Pleasant. I got Kiowa. I mean, Charleston itself. I mean, you got people moving here left and right. I mean, I probably I know the coronavirus thing's got everything kind of whacked up for yard sales, but on a spring, usually I'm 6, 7 community yard sales, and I don't do all those. I will try, but it will. I mean, it's tough to do, but I'll have 6, 7 yard sales community wide in this area every weekend. So the sourcing's not too bad.
It's hard to source on the East Coast.
Oh no, where are you at? Where part of the East Coast?
Michigan.
Oh wow, okay, wow.
Pennsylvania.
Pittsburgh, yeah. So do y'all get a lot of yard sales out there? A lot of community stuff?
Towards Pittsburgh, there is.
In the summer.
There's a good bit, but with everything being the way it is up this way, I almost have to have Amazon in the picture.
Okay.
I like doing the RA stuff. I like going after the Christmas rush stuff and stuff like that. So, my first year that I was, buying stuff, sourcing things, like I bought the hottest toys. It ran out like it should have, and then I have my item price like below Amazon, in the middle or lower on eBay, and none of them are selling. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, like, what is going on? And I'm seeing them go for like $20 more on Amazon, like selling hundreds a day. And I'm like, what is going on? So that's why I went and switched to, well, not switched, but Amazon's like my main platform.
Okay.
eBay and Mercari's like my secondary platforms. But
he kills it in Amazon.
I enjoy it all. Like, I enjoy the RA stuff. I enjoy, going to garage sales.
He can talk about Amazon for hours.
That's like the one thing I haven't even messed with yet is Amazon. Like, I know I've heard a lot of people making a lot of money off of it, but I guess
you'll be doing it in no time.
Oh yeah,
it's a little more money intensive. So if you have a good bankroll, I would most definitely do it. It's if you follow the nose of the game, which is the rankings and stuff, which some people are numbers people, some people just know what's hot, type thing. So if you're a numbers guy, Amazon is like the easiest, like it's a lot easier to sell on Amazon because you understand kind of how many times it sells, what's hot, what's not.
So are you finding all that stuff like your eBay? I mean, you're doing the retail arbitrage to get that stuff to sell on Amazon. Do you sell on Amazon like used stuff? Like you can, because I don't know much about Amazon.
You can do some used stuff, but for the most part, you want to sell new.
I figured so.
But I do a lot of RA. I do wholesale, because with the wholesale, it engages you to get, be able to sell certain products. Because when you go on Amazon, you can't just sell anything you want. You have to go through the, like basically you have to get like pushed in or graduated in, But the wholesale invoices is what allows you to sell those brands as long as you buy enough of them, which you have to buy at least 10 of an item to get ungated, like in a category or brand or specific thing.
Okay. Seems like it gets overwhelming too. I'm assuming you do it full time.
No, I'm part-time.
Part-time? Wow.
The thing that's awesome about Amazon is
he does it full time.
I work.
He works full time and he does Amazon full time.
I only sleep about 5-6 hours a day.
Oh man, see, I did that. I did the 5-6 hour day thing, man. Can't do it, man. No, man. I don't know how long you've been doing it, but I did it for like a year. I'd get up early and I would stay up late and listing, and that broke me down. I had to quit. But kudos to you, man, if you can do it, because that's tough.
Anthony in the house.
Well, what?
Oh man!
Can you hear me now? My sprint.
Uncle B said that getting ungated is where I kind of fell flat on my face. When you first start out, you're going to be gated almost everything but say grocery, books, and home goods for the most part. You might be able to sell some games or some toys that are not made by the big manufacturers, maybe like some of the small ones or whatever. But getting those wholesale licenses or deals where you buy some is what gets you rolling.
Gotcha.
This is what I'm eating.
Man, that's good stuff, man. I might venture into another platform. I know it's just the eBay thing right now. Part time and stuff.
All right.
Do you have a lot of stuff like on eBay as well as Amazon, like 50-50, or you just kind of?
My eBay store has been kind of falling off, not by design. Just we did our first auction. Me and Anthony Pittsburgh, guy that's in the panel right now.
Yeah,
we did our first one last month, so I got rid of a lot of Nintendo games and some other items. So it cleared out a good chunk of what I had, like 360 listings, and I'm down to probably like 260 right now. So I'm at the lowest I've been in a while.
I guess being part time. I know, like mine, I've stayed around the 3 to 350 mark for about 6 months now, and I can't imagine doing a platform and staying and just using my full time job I got. So
yeah, like with selling, like when selling FBA with Amazon, you're able to send all your items in, and Amazon ships, does the customer service and everything else. So that's what allows me to be able to do eBay still and YouTube and everything else, because
you can tell how much. Gotcha. So you can tell how much of a noob I am. I guess I'm on OSP's live show tomorrow. I'm a young gun reseller, so I still feel.
Yep, at 9 p.m. Eastern on Old School Pickers channel.
That's right.
How long have you been selling?
Probably 3 years. I started back in August of 2017, so I guess this year would be 3 years. Yeah. I saw a lot before then, but like me consistently staying hard, listing and selling consistently.
Good for you sticking with it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna stay with it. I've had a couple road bumps and bruises along the way, even recently, but I feel pretty bulletproof now. I'm not gonna stop.
This is a really bad time to be an eBay seller. Just stick with it, do the best that you can, and the other side of the rainbow is coming.
I appreciate the words of encouragement.
This is the worst that I have ever seen eBay. And I've been selling since 2000. So.
Oh, wow. Man, so are you strictly on eBay? Or are you
I'm eBay, Bonanza, Mercari, and I'm gonna start doing Etsy and Poshmark.
okay? You said you start doing Etsy and Poshmark.
Yeah, I'm going to. I haven't yet, but that's my goal to start that this week.
I gotcha. Well, what's your what the items you mostly sell?
I sell clothes and glassware and toys, anything I can really make money on.
Yeah, okay.
Really, just anything that I can make money on. One day I'll sell clothes. Today it was glassware going to Saudi Arabia, and tomorrow it'll be toys. So it just depends.
That's another thing. Y'all sell over, like, I guess, international.
Yeah, I do. I don't use global shipping program though.
Yeah, international program or if you simple export is jump my business probably about 20-25%.
Oh wow! So I've never sold anything outside the country yet.
I've got jewelry going out, clothes going out, a book going out, and glassware going out right now on my table.
Oh wow!
Have you ever heard of Pirate Chip?
I have heard of it. I haven't never used it, but I have heard of it.
You can ship simple export. You have to message them to get that add to your account, and then you can ship international with that, and it goes by weight unless it's over 4 pounds.
Would you ever get like this on here? Like I read a comment on Casey Paris' website. Someone said something about not ever wanting to ship overseas again because they got a buyer wanted to do a return and the shipping was high, and then they had to eat the shipping. I mean, I guess you just eat the shipping and just do it, or
I've never had a return overseas, and I have no returns on mine. But I mean, I know that doesn't mean that you won't get it. But
yeah,
shipping, then yes, you'd have to eat it. Or if it was an INAD, an item not as described, then you'd have to eat the shipping.
Yeah,
but
I guess something I worry about. I mean, I've dealt with some wackos over here in the United States, being stupid, and I got to eat shipping, and that's all right, it's whatever. But then when we get overseas, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. That sounds kind of bad to say, but I don't.
For example, like this is what I find to have the most issue with is people saying their stuff got damaged, which it is going a far distance or whatever the case is. So what I do on anything, it's like $50 and up. I'll buy the insurance, and for $1.30, which I add this in my shipping price because I can do a flat rate depending on what the weight of the item is. It falls in. There's 1 pound, 2 pound, 3 pound, and 4 pound, or up to 4 pound.
I get charged $1.35.
So, with you could charge that $1.30, and then you're covered for your shipping costs and your item up to $100. So this way, 9 out of 10 times there's something wrong with the product. As long as you say what the item is or whatever is correct, that insurance will ensure that product will be just fine. And if there is a problem, then you just tell them, send me pictures, and then I can deal with Pirate Chip one-on-one and get paid through them, and just tell them to keep the item.
Gotcha. I guess it's kind of like I don't know. My year one, I had a lot of instances, but I guess if you're a veteran, I guess, and you've been taking a lot of blows to the head from people, I guess you got a little more experience. You can just push through like that, just overcome all those objectives, which sounds like y'all kind of probably experienced. I guess, I don't know. I guess my first year and 2 years, I got kind of scared. Like, I don't know. I get the money back easily. Now I'm getting over that curve a little bit, kind of like the way you act.
Don't be so scared. The only way to overcome those hurdles is to have them present to you and you handle them, and then that's how you know how to handle it next time. But don't be so quick to give a refund.
Yeah, and you're right.
You can always ask one of us, Nate or me. We are happy to answer questions, what you should do in a certain situation.
Yeah, that's awesome. I didn't even know there's like a big resale community around me. You go Google search or YouTube search what sells on eBay or blah blah, and all you're getting is Rockstar Flipper, Rakin. Those are the other guys.
Really nice, Steve Rakin. He's so sweet.
Yeah,
He's
I
so
like all of them. I really do. I'm not saying anything bad about them, but that's all I would see. So I didn't even know there was like this big community of resellers out there. So I'm glad I kind of stumbled upon it and met y'all guys. So
Well, now you know us. Guess who the mama is?
yeah, I know the mom is. That's right. Can't forget that.
Yeah, but like the way I look at it with eBay, like in just any platform other than Amazon, for example, I never did any other platforms but eBay. Then I went to Amazon. Then I seen how powerful Amazon was, and how eBay's kind of seems like it's just kind of, staying the same, or maybe whatever. So you want as many eyes on your items as possible. If you shut off the international community, which that's probably eBay's strongest community of all, then you're actually cutting yourself short. With simple exports pricing, you're actually cheaper. Like, say for example, I send something to Canada that's under a pound but not under a half pound. It costs me $10.95 to ship that item. Like, if someone was sending an item from Canada to somebody in Canada, I'm cheaper than that person. So I'm actually ahead of the game versus someone selling in their own area. So therefore, I gain that demographic, and then everything else other than Canada is all the same price, depending on the weight. So this way, like down in the UK and in Australia, I've sent so many things to Australia and stuff that, like I said, like once I turned that on, and because the simple export is so much cheaper than GSP and stuff like that, like sales are just flying in for all my merchandise, especially like my collectibles and stuff.
It's a little extra work to use pirate ship, but honestly, the money that you save is worth it.
Gotcha. I'll have to look into it. I know I'm selling myself short, like not expanding the demographics here. I mean, I even had a guy one time.
It's super scary, Casey. Super, super scary.
I wouldn't say it's scary. You just gotta be able to protect yourself and know how to roll. You know what I mean? Like, you never want to be scared and put yourself in a small corner of the world when I have all these other people that could be buying off you.
He's my rebel child.
That Amazon isn't dominating the sales in all these other areas. Like in the United States, Amazon is the biggest dog. In all the other states, it's everything else. You know what I mean? All the others.
My son interrupted. Now he's not really my son, but in my heart, he's my son. It is scary to stop using GSP because it's so easy, and then switch to doing pirate ship yourself. But it's very easy. It's so easy.
All you gotta do is click add insurance, and then it's not scary anymore.
You have to put a little bit of information, like what you're sending. Enter your weight again, and the custom forms are already filled out. You just have to put the information in them and then print it, and everything. All your custom forms are on the label. You don't have to do anything at the post office. It's already done.
Okay, gotcha.
All right. Pirate ship, you can link your pirate ship to eBay.
Yep.
So print that label, automatically upload the tracking to eBay. So that's one less thing you have to do.
Okay.
I never linked mine up.
Why?
I should have.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't. I can do a pull and pulls all my orders, and I can look at every one that I have to ship, and I can pull quotes up to see if I could do cubic or whatever to save money.
Well, most of my
ship is awesome on any circumstance.
Most of my foreign shipping is my jewelry.
Oh wow! So I'm saying it's not expensive, but it's not heavy. So
no, but I do that, and I have jewelry auctions every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. So on Thursday, I'm shipping just through PayPal. Has nothing to do with eBay. Has nothing to do with any other selling platform, because I have auctions on eBay. So I just use pirate ship. There's nothing to export. So I just never set my eBay up to export over. Like, I had an eBay sale today, glassware that's going to Saudi Arabia, but that's my first import sale from eBay in probably a couple months.
Oh wow! How are like with the coronavirus thing? How are your sales going with the inventory you have?
Very super slow.
Wow.
Super slow.
I got
I've had record numbers on Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon's different. I don't do Amazon anymore, so
Just this month, I've from March 1st on, I've done 10.5K.
dang.
thank you, Scooter Renee. I appreciate that. I try and bring beautiful pieces to you guys, so I'm glad you like them.
Sold
10.5.
917 items I sold on Amazon.
Well, in the
He's
month of March,
And Scooter,
you're part time. That's pretty good, man. That's all.
he's not really part-time,
I'm
Scooter.
telling you,
I was doing that because I know it's not all profit, but still, that's. I don't know if that is all profit, but if I was doing those numbers,
He comes home from work, okay? He kisses his wife, he kisses his kids if they're up, and then he comes downstairs. His wife brings him dinner downstairs, and then he and I sit for several hours and work together.
oh my god.
So that's his schedule for night. I go to bed about 7-ish. I get up about 10:30, and then spend the night with Nate, and we work.
Oh wow.
yeah, I usually go to bed at 3 or 4 in the morning. Wake up at 9:30. We do our morning show at 10, and then I go to work. And then
How old are you kids?
2, 3, and 7.
Oh wow.
They're babies.
Man, I got a 1-year-old and a 5-year-old, and I promise you that is the only thing in my way of getting up my listings up because it is a full-time job for me right now. Oh my god! In fact, don't be surprised if I got to run in a minute because I mean I got my wife. She watches them too, of course, but with the full-time jobs, us both doing it. Oh my god, I got to keep doing it all day, like while I'm trying to list and take pictures, and we're taking turns watching them while one goes sourcing. It is amazing how much time those. I mean, like if you can make it doing that, like having I guess your partner helping you, that's awesome.
Lisa C, thank you very much, honey. I appreciate that. I'm glad you got them on Saturday because I sent them on Thursday. But if you think those are gorgeous, you should wait and see what I have this Wednesday. Oh my gosh, I got like over 100 pieces, and wait till you see what I bring Wednesday. It's unbelievable. I have to film a preview video, so watch for that. That's coming up.
Yeah, like Amazon's a more of a volume game. You know what I mean? Where you're selling a lot of pieces, but you're not making, say, like with eBay, you spend $3 and you're making 25 or 10 or whatever. I mean, you can, but Amazon's more like you spend $5, you make $5, or you spend $4, you make $4. You know, profit. In other words, anything I get is I'm looking for 100% ROI, which is my return, your return on investment. So, I mean, I usually do better than that. I usually do like say 150, 160%. So if I spend $4, I'm making close to $6 or a little over $6 on my $4 investment. So.
And all your sourcing coming from the retail arbitrage part of it, like you're going in the retail stores and finding deals, and dang, it's pretty good.
I do the online stuff.
With his kids and wife, he goes.
Man,
Yeah, I usually do all my RA in one day, and then the next day I have off. I pack, but usually each one of my shipments I do is around 200-300 items.
Dang, you don't want like I know she says you're not full time, but like seriously, like, you don't want to do this full time, or you just?
I do. I just don't. I don't have the cash flow yet to have emergency money and to flip money. You know what I mean?
Plus, Nathan is fortunate. He makes an exuberant wage. He makes a very, very good wage, and that's hard to walk away from.
Oh, yeah, I understand that completely.
Yeah, I make 22 an hour.
You don't have to tell people what you make.
Yeah, you can tell. I mean, I'm a financial guru type guy too. I mean, I like hearing finance stuff. So, like you were just saying too, like with the whole emergency fund stuff, that's really good to have. Like, I know, like before I quit my job, and which it's looking like it's on the horizon, but I have the fully funded emergency fund. I do a Dave Ramsey program, and then
I have that program listed in my store right now.
Yeah, that's good. The Financial Peace University. Yep. Yeah, that's good stuff. I like him, man. I mean, he's not really risky. I'm not gonna lie, man. This stock market crash, I got a little risky, man. I threw some dough down into the stock market, but hopefully it rebounds so I can be a rich man.
We switched from high risk to low risk.
Oh yeah, down to in the stock market.
Yep.
This is when you go all in, though. I'm gonna tell you what to do.
Right now is the time to buy. I know that.
Yeah, like everybody asked me what I bought. I bought the stock. I bought the stock that probably could have crashed. I bought the Carnival Cruise Line stock. I mean,
Oh no.
yeah, it went all the way down like $7 a share. But you're talking about a stock that was trading at $60 a share last month.
But you know what? It's gonna bounce back.
Oh yeah, it's going like it already bounced back this week. Now I can't call it when it's going to be, but if you look long term, not short term, like this is the time to buy low. That way, I mean,
Anthony's supposed to go on a cruise here pretty soon.
yeah. Hey, I don't know what they're doing.
I don't think he is anymore.
I mean, they're gonna put the boats back in the water. I already heard Carnival's going because I follow them a lot now, and I'm a big shareholder with them. But I mean, they are they're less than 30 days, and they're gonna break their. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of policy and a lot of things getting involved with that. But I can get a cruise pretty cheap right now, so I thought about looking at it. I like cruises. I've done a few of them.
Casey, what state are you in?
No, South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, down here in Charleston. I was telling him earlier, it's pretty good down here for sourcing. I mean, man, it's amazing down here for sourcing. I have a lot of resellers down here too, but like I'm still kind of a rookie, I guess. Like I just stuck to the golf clubs, and I mean, I'd run rampant with probably like 8 Goodwills in one day, and just look for golf clubs. And I'm sure I missed on so much money. But
Do you clean those up when you get them before you list them?
yeah, I do. I try to make it look very presentable. So I mean, they're good. Like even like in the March month, like I ain't comparable numbers to every day I'm hustling over here, but like 10,000 is pretty good. But I did a little over 4 this month, and just mostly golf clubs.
That's good.
Good for you. And where are you finding these garage sales and Goodwills?
Yeah, Goodwill's, garage sales, thrift stores. What else? I mean, the marketplace. I mean, it just gets retarded though because the golf clubs are missed. I mean, nobody ever. I mean, you can look at my videos. Like I show a few of them. I don't like. I guess I'm a hard negotiator. I don't want to like rip people off, but I am getting some deals in golf clubs, and it gets retarded sometimes. And then, I mean, I flip pretty fast. I usually don't keep a good inventory in of golf clubs because they sell just as fast as a video game would be, or, like a system. Like I like doing that too, but everybody's after video games. Everybody's after the, their own niche, I guess. But the golf clubs, I mean, I walk into a yard sale and the kids walking off with a Toto Wii games, and I'm over there, hey man, you got some golf clubs? And lo and behold, here's the golf clubs coming. And then nobody had a clue.
I bought a putter about 6 months ago with the intention of flipping it. It's a really sweet putter. And then I had a road rage incident where a guy got all bent out of shape and everything, was banging on my car. And I have a great big long knife in my glove box, and I pulled the knife on him. Through the window and told 911. I said, because he was pounding on my window, I said, if he breaks through my window, I will stab him. This is why I told 911, I will stab him. So after that, I put that putter in my car. So I have that putter in my car now along the base, bottom of the car.
What kind of putter was it?
I don't remember, honey, but it was sharp looking. I don't remember what kind of putter it was. I don't really care.
You might have a holy grail in there. I mean, I got a putter right now. It's worth like like $1,000. It could be one of those, but you could have a crappy one too. But you could look that thing up and just trade it out for a different one if it was worth some good money.
I'll have to look. I'll look just for you.
Yeah, please. I'm curious. I mean, I love golf clubs. So.
I sold my golf clubs. I used to be on a golf league. I sold my golf clubs years ago. So
wow. Man, you can always get back into. I'm telling you, Goodwills and thrift stores are full of them. You don't want to do it.
I don't have the grip for the club. The club goes flying. I've got health issues, and part of it is my hands. And I thought about getting those great big grips that you can put on your clubs.
I was gonna say you could do that. Jumbo grips or oversized.
They're too expensive. I'm too cheap. Yeah. So
no, I understand completely. I mean, sometimes I'm playing on golf clubs with those already installed, but hey, no lie. If you're watching my videos or hear me talk, man, the golf club thing, I mean, it's easy to pass by something really expensive in the thrift store. I don't know a lot of people tell me because I live in a golf community, it's here, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like golf's everywhere. I mean, unless you're in, I don't know. I can't even call it. I think golf is.
We have lots of golf clubs or golf courses around here, but it's hard for me to get through 9 holes. So my husband and I used to we used to go golf 18 quite a bit. And then when my son was older, he ditched the mom and went with the boy. And now I couldn't even get through 8. I couldn't even get through 9 holes. Now it's too hard on my body.
Hey, me and you both. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm the same way. My back. I went and played Friday, man. My back is killing me right now. My wife's telling me I need to quit. And I was like, man, it's like the only sport left. I mean, do something. I mean, I have the, I sell golf clothes and play golf, and I'm actually decent, but
golf's just too expensive for me to only play 2 or 3 holes.
Yeah, that is true. You still got to pay green fees, and yeah, it can get. I mean, my average cost is $30 a round, so you're playing that once a week adds up. It's like a gym membership.
Yeah, Cajun reseller. What's Top Golf? Says, do you like Top Golf, Mama? I don't know what that is.
That's actually that's like Callaway owns it. It's like an indoor golfing range where you go and hit. I've never been to one yet. I really want to go. I keep skipping out, but it looks pretty cool.
I don't mind hitting a bucket of balls every once in a while, but I can't get through a bucket either because I've got fibromyalgia, so it's a pain disease, and it's hard to get through a bucket. Back when I used to do it, my husband and I would share a bucket, and he would hit most of the bucket. But
I never. There was a lot of live comments. I see how like noob I am at this. I was on private chat, and I was like, oh, there's all the comments.
You know what you can do too, Casey, is go to another tab, pull up the YouTube, and then there's the 3 buttons up at the top. You can click those and pull out chat. Click the one that says pop out chat, and then that chat pops out, and you can put it anywhere on your StreamYard page you want.
Okay. Man, if I do that, I'll probably be disconnected. Knowing me.
No, you won't.
I had to get my wife to help me do this. I'm terrible. I'm terrible with technology. I mean, I'm not that. I mean, I can make a YouTube video if you see, but I mean, I don't know. I feel I need to get with it when it comes to technology here. I mean, it took me 3 hours to learn how to. Like I said, I got on here by accident. I think I don't even know how it worked. Couldn't even figure out my password to YouTube again. And I was like, "This is my password. I don't know why it's not working."
Did you intentionally try to get on this live?
I've been trying to get on it since they were over there on Pittsburgh's channel.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been trying since then, and then.
Well, good. I'm glad that you made it on.
Yeah, definitely. I wanted to get on here and just kind of get the make sure I had the swing of things here because I'm gonna be on this channel tomorrow night, and I was like, I don't want to screw up.
Dude.
Nah, you're good. We'll be there watching.
All right, cool guys. Hey, I'm gonna check out of here. Hey, I was good talking to all y'all. I gotta go cook dinner and get kids ready for bed here soon.
Casey, it was so nice to meet you and to get to know you, baby.
Hey, you too, Devin. I appreciate all y'all's insight and information as well. I'm sure I get to call on y'all guys if I got more questions. Like I said,
if you have any questions, Casey, just my email's hitflippinmama@yahoo.com. So just like my YouTube name.
I gotta make sure I subscribe to you too. I know I'm subscribed to Every Day I'm Hustling. I don't know if I'm subscribed to yours. I'm gonna go.
Man. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to me, man.
Heck yeah. Well, cool, guys. Well, hey, good chat with y'all. I might stay on here because I don't even know how to figure out how to close this. Oh, there it is. I see it now.
All right,
bye, Casey.
All righty.
And then there were the 3 Musketeers.
Are you guys able to hear me now?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what is going on with my internet, dude. Like, it's the cellular data is what I'm able to access. But I don't know.
Should not have any problem on cellular data.
I don't. I have to turn off the Wi-Fi to be able to get on.
Oh. Interesting. Where's your face at?
Quit it, Hunter. It's hidden right now.
Why? I want to see your beautiful face.
Well, give me a minute. I'm in the middle of letting the dogs out and everything.
Okay. He was a nice kid, wasn't he, Nate?
Yeah.
Hunter, will you stop it and go?
I didn't let you talk to him very much.
Yeah, you kept trying to run the show.
I did. I really did. But, you know, I have to collect my boys when I can get them. Well, I'm sorry about that, Nate. Next time I promise I'll let you talk to him.
That's all right. I was just busting balls.
And I have big ones, too.
Big cojones.
Big cojones. They're on my husband, but they're mine.
What up, flipping goodies? Susan Strichter.
Hi, Wendy. How are you? Hi, Susan. From one fat girl sewing to another fat girl sewing.
Yeah, I wish I had some money in a stock market person, because our work stock went to like $7 too. And then it went up to 21 within like 2 days of being at 7. So if I'd invested in a nice chunk of money in and got out, I'd have made $14 a share.
Well, you're not gonna know that until the time comes.
Well, I mean, if it was at 7, or if I knew it was at 7 and I had the money set aside, it was going to go up eventually. And it wasn't going to take that long. 7 is like nothing compared to how big my company is.
Isn't your company small?
No, we're like one of the biggest food distributors in the United States.
Well, you have to tell me later what the name of it is.
We got bought out by like the second or third, and we were 5th, so we got to be top. I would say top 2.
Isn't that an adorable picture of Anthony and Ashley?
I think he's trying to be Rico Suave in that picture.
She doesn't look like she minds.
Come here, baby.
Get over here and give me a kiss.
Let me put something down on you, baby.
I'm gonna love you up, woman. Why?
People probably like, what in the world is going on? This is what you get when you got mama and hustling together.
Equal opportunity loving is what I say. I always told my kids, always, 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 you can love whoever you want, whether they're a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. Love who you want. My daughter grows up, gets married, leaves her husband, and turns gay.
I remember when I was in high school playing football, and we were known as the Greyhounds, right? So the whole "Who Let the Dogs Out" song was like the most like pumped up song like they would play to start the game. So it holds a soft spot in my heart.
Yeah, it's a cool song.
Really, honestly, the song stinks, but just because it was about us, the Greyhounds. It was cute. It was really cute.
That potato was good that my husband brought me. Babe, that potato was good. Thank you. He's pretending not to hear me. So, Scooter Renee, you come to my auctions, but yet you don't ever say hi. Why is that? You're a lurker. This Wednesday, I want you to pop in and say hi, okay?
There's nothing wrong with lurkers.
Oh, no, of course not.
Some people just don't like to talk sometimes. They rather just listen and
Babe,
see what's going on.
this potato was good. Thank you, baby.
You say potato, I say potato.
I
It
say
was-
ching.
So I'm about to cross post.
Steven says, who do Robin Hood and how safe is it?
I do Robin Hood.
I've heard some
Hey,
good
I'll
things and I've heard bad things.
Anthony, so you get a kickback.
How about what?
I will bounce off of you so you get a kickback.
What, for Robin Hood?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I gotta set my account up. Nice ceiling.
You like that?
Yeah.
Let's
Told you I'd let you see me whenever I was able to. My dogs were getting a little wild there for a minute. I'm going to make myself a gourmet dinner. Excuse me, Mr. Nolan.
See you Wednesday, Scooter. You might have said hi, honey. There's so many people. I probably just passed my mind.
Yeah, the only thing I've heard bad about Robinhood is if you go to sell your stock, they don't sell it right away. It takes a lot longer. And in the game of stock market of, you know, like how everything crashed recently, like people wanted to close it at or sell their stock at say $15. And by the time it closed, it was at $8, you know, or got the chance to sell. So that was like the only thing that I heard bad things about. But it's a good way for resellers to set up. Good way for resellers to set up some type of investment, and you put your change or whatever. Anytime you spend money, you can round up and invest over time.
Yeah, Eric, we have mutual funds. Can I tell you boys something that's really, really important and I really, really think you should know? Since we're all here together. I'm having uterine cramps. I just think it's important that you know that.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
He says it like it's all serious and stuff.
No, I am
Not
having
that it's not serious. I mean, it could be.
I am having
Mama said it. It's serious, all right.
Which I don't understand why I would have uterine cramps because I'm already through the menopause.
Yeah, I don't know. You
So
might
I
be
think
another hip flipping baby.
no hip flipping babies. Hip flipping uterus is closed. I just think it's probably I would be on a period if I hadn't gone through the menopause already. I just wanted to share that with you boys.
TMI.
That's how much I love you.
TMI.
You and all 500 people watching.
I wish there was 500 people watching. There's a solid 15.
Well, a solid 15 are aware that I'm having uterine cramps. You're welcome.
Eric Bishop says, gee, thanks.
You're welcome, Eric. I'm just trying to repay the love that you show me.
Well, gee, thanks.
And all you men who are married and have ladies, if you can't talk about that kind of stuff or hear about that kind of stuff, you need to be manning up a little bit more.
Yeah, but I ain't trying to hear my mama talk about her uterus. Kazan says, I concur with Nate. TMI.
I know.
Kelly Ecom on Moore says, we all here. Yeah.
Just in case Kent Daggles is in the house. Touche.
Kelly's had uterine cramps too.
I have not.
No.
I had mine yesterday.
You don't have uterine cramps because you guys fart when you need to. You just every time you need to. You just let it go.
Cindy says, not my favorite topic either.
If it's not coming out of your mouth, it's coming out of your butt.
Tell you what, let's bring up some Doodoo Brown chat for the day.
Yeah, we've totally missed our quota of Doodoo Brown before this.
What up, Jody? You came in just the right time.
What up, my
At
man?
work, I was so bored that I doo-doo brown 3 times.
Nice.
I guarantee you, Jody would not get all whacked out of shape by hearing that I'm having uterine cramps. He would take it like a champ.
What do you have to say about that, Jody?
Maybe Jody should come on and give us his take on your uterine cramps.
Come on, Jody. Come on.
I think that's a fantastic idea.
Hey, I will not talk about my uterine cramps anymore, which I shouldn't be having because I'm past the menopause.
Kelly, you called me Ward said just sold Pop-Tarts on Amazon, just listed them.
Nice, Kelly.
Don't you love it when that happens? I had something sell like that. I was in the store walking around, and I'm like, see if this will sell before I leave. Then I heard the little noise it makes.
Ching.
Bird for food.
Stephen wants to know, Anthony, if you're cold.
Why? Because I'm beaming? My bad, guys.
I don't know. Maybe you're spiking. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I was.
You got high beams going on. What is this working hangout is went to the
Hey,
birds.
between the uterine cramps and the hard nipples, like I think you're going to trend for all the wrong reasons.
Right. I think I lost 30 subs already.
Jody, are you going to come on here or what?
Actually, I
Right,
gained
Jody.
2 subs during this work.
Jody, there's no excuse for you not to come on here. I demand that you come onto this
Not
panel.
like you're having uterine cramps, Jody.
Shout out to the 2 people that subbed to me during the show, and for everyone still here, because I'm sure this isn't the greatest conversation right now. I appreciate y'all. Why isn't my internet like working right?
Maybe it's
Eric,
Pittsburgh, man.
that's
First
good
made
to
out
hear.
you.
But was it selling on eBay, Eric, or was it selling on Amazon?
I guarantee it wasn't eBay.
I want to know. Somebody
Sure.
needs to
Woke
get
up.
my eBay and wake it up.
You know how you wake it up?
You list and I.
No. You close it and then you open up an Amazon account.
Yeah.
That's how you wake up your reselling game.
When the time is right, okay. When the
Maybe
time
you should
is
make
right.
that the title
Yeah.
of the show.
There's no time better than today.
Hi, Nana Tink. How are you, baby?
Hey, Nana.
It's the 3 Musketeers.
Football is good with you, Nana Tink.
It's Mama and her boys. I would stand in front of these boys and take a bullet. Only problem is they wouldn't be able to hide behind me. They would stick out in the back.
What is wrong with my browsers? I'm like, none of my pages are loading correctly.
We're Nana Tink's favorite group, you guys.
Oh, that's nice.
What?
Can't see the chat. Anything.
Thank you, Nana Tink.
Well, here, I'll put on the screen for you. Look.
Nice.
What are you making over, Anthony?
Leftover Olive Garden.
I thought you were making a gourmet cuisine.
That is my gourmet cuisine.
I don't think that falls into the gourmet cuisine category. Leftovers.
This is gourmet as I'm gonna make today.
Yes, he does, Scooter, but he also does fulfilled by Amazon or fulfilled by merchant because right now he's not able to send everything that he wants into Amazon. But the things he's allowed to send to Amazon right now, he sends in. The rest of it he sells from his home, fulfillment by merchant.
Yeah, before the epidemic, we probably sold 2 or 3 items at most, FBM. The rest was FBA. But because of what Mama just said, because they limited categories and certain items and blah, blah, we shipped 130 items within the week.
Hunter,
What is Hunter barking at?
he wants back in the house.
He wants some leftovers.
I think he does.
What's Chloe doing?
Probably just sitting there. Chloe just sits there like she don't know what's going on all the time.
Eric says he's not sending anything in until this all settles down. I definitely sent in 2 orders already. And they all got received.
Well, Anthony just sent some stuff in too.
Yeah, I just sent some stuff in. All right. 1 second.
Steven
My camera off won't carry this.
just do you, Kelly. Steven says, just do you, Kelly. Thank you, Steven.
Yeah, FBA is awesome just for the fact that no matter what you do, if you're just adding it to something that you're doing, you could still do everything basically that you're still doing and add that, which of course anything you add is going to add more money, more profitability, more sales, and more success usually. For guaranteed success, Method Bearded Wonder. $39.99 a minute. Call now. No, I'm just kidding. What is wrong with my browsers? I think whatever you got on your internet is contagious.
Mine?
No, Anthony's.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I wonder if it was like something in Pittsburgh.
It's all your fault.
Hunter!
I'm going to just leave him muted a minute because he's going to be kind of bad because I'm eating.
Is he inside now?
I'm going to guess so.
When the time is right, Nathan, I'll get back into Amazon. I know a lot more now than I did then.
Yeah, because you've been getting courses from WoW.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you charge for those courses?
$39.99 a minute.
He doesn't charge me anything. I don't think he charges you anything either.
Now I am, since he ain't want to use no tape. Can't be in the bearded crew with no tape.
Only reason I'm in the bearded crew is because I have chin hairs and a mustache.
Man, I think that
I
I'm
pluck
just
them. I pluck them, but they're there.
not ready to jump on the wagon yet. Once you jump on that wagon and you see the success that you have, if you know the right information, amazing. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same here, Kelly. And it's just flying off my shelves. Yeah, Eric, she does both FBA and FBM.
I want to know how many people in this chat right now do Amazon FBA and FBM. Put a 1 in the chat if you do FBA and FBM. There's got to be more than 4.
There's only 12 people in the chat now.
Oh.
We're dying. We're dying.
Well, it's not because of my uterine cramps.
I think it might.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe. I think it might be.
People genuinely care about me
And you're cramping?
because I love them.
You're cramping?
Now, out of everybody that put 1,
Gary, you're really cramping my style over here.
I know. I know. Are you willing to share? Everyone that put a 1 in the chat, are you willing to share what your favorite product is that you like to sell on Amazon?
Hell no.
Nate first.
Not me. No, not me.
No, Nana, I'm post-menopause, but I'm having uterine cramps right now. We were talking about it earlier.
I pre the physif.
Oh, Kelly says book. She's not afraid.
Wow. I mean, home goods.
Kelly.
Ooh. 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 Get some of that, mama. Ooh.
Thank you, Nana Tink. See somebody who loves me.
There he is.
Hello,
Hi,
guys.
Jody.
How's
said-
it going?
How are you, baby?
I'm doing okay. Hanging
So
in
we're
there.
finally gonna get to the bottom of this cramp situation, huh?
Yeah, I missed you, Jody.
Missed you too. How you been holding up?
Good, besides the uterine cramps.
Yeah, sorry to hear.
See, guys, I told you he'd take it like a man.
I don't know how everybody else took it.
Well, I can't talk about ball sack scratching anymore, so
Oh.
There goes another 30 subs. So how's things, Jody? Good.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad.
Is the
you're
is
looking
the
pretty spiffy.
Spiffy.
Yeah.
I just woke up. I don't know.
say woke up like this?
You got that
Yeah.
beard on, you got a chain,
Mhm.
fancy sweatshirt on, cool looking hat.
Yeah, it's chilly.
How's things up your way with the pandemic?
Yeah, not too great here. All non-essential businesses are closed in my city.
So it's very, very similar to the US then.
You
Yeah.
got enough product to list?
No, I had no death pile. Really wish I had one.
That stinks.
Mhm.
You do
Yeah.
eBay and Amazon, right, Jody?
No, I have a couple things on Amazon, but I am mostly Poshmark.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So what are you doing right now for inventory?
Nothing. I have my 700 or so inventory still, so still making some sales, but
You're just sharing, huh?
exactly. Getting about one sale a day.
One sale a day keeps
Hmm.
something away.
Mm.
That's what I said when I was unloading pallets of apples.
Apples?
I said an apple day must keep the doctor away then, huh? Like literally I've never seen us get as many apples as I've seen today. Like I've seen about 6 pallets of apples, which is crazy for us because we're supposed to be slow, and unless they're giving each meal or whatever that some of these hospitals and homes and stuff are giving an apple to each person or something, then I don't know what they're doing with all this fruit.
Moronic Pest said no Amazon here. He got banned without ever trying to sell a product. It can happen when you try to sign up and have to deal with bots. Well,
Yeah,
that sucks.
I had issues too when I first signed up, and then I was like, I wonder if it's just like stuck because of a bot. And I signed up with a new email and shoop, right in there.
Nice.
Yeah, I've heard that too, Eric. Some truck drivers will tell me about that. Yeah, they're trying to prevent people from coming in and spreading, I guess.
Mm.
It's so good to see you, Jody. I haven't seen you in so long. Well, I've seen
Been a
you,
while.
but I just haven't been able to talk to you.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah. So
I'm gonna list some clothes here. I've been saying it
I
for a
should,
while.
I should, but I was working earlier and I just can't get motivated to do it.
Break
And I
time.
worked so long yesterday and so hard yesterday that I can take a day off. Not work so hard.
Scooter, yeah, that's one thing that was nice about all the stuff behind me. Some of it was Amazon, some of it was just eBay stuff, Mercari. So I had a decent stockpile for not really doing a lot on eBay and Mercari. So I think I was pretty blessed to the way things fell with my situation.
I think you're killing it, Nathan.
I think I'm doing all right.
I think you're killing it.
And Tink says I can mail you some, Jody. Email me at free good clothes for you.
I just saw that. I just replied. That's really kind.
And Tink,
Take it, Jody. Take it.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to email. Thank you. That's sweet.
Unfortunately, some of us have death pile after death pile after death pile. We don't have to worry about sourcing.
Yeah, that's not unfortunate in times like this. That is good.
But for anybody that is worried about sourcing, you can always check us out on Thursday evening on Nate's channel for our monthly auction.
Auctions, yeah.
that's right. I should put that up, huh?
Oh yeah, this Thursday.
I'll make that camp up now. My kids are upset up there, huh?
And I hear you're gonna have a kick butt auctioneer.
I hear she's not passive.
Nate, you
not
know what we
passive.
should do?
What?
Nate, you know what we should do with our auction lots?
What's
we should
that?
print out pictures of Mr. Burns, and we should both sign them and include those with every lot.
We could do that.
That would be cool. I don't know. I heard, Nathan, that your auctioneer is somewhat passive.
I definitely didn't.
That's what I heard too.
Definitely
Not
didn't.
at all bossy or anything like that.
Jody, am I passive?
Passive.
Yeah. Am I passive?
No.
That was a joke between Nathan and I one day. I asked him, it was a joke. It was completely a joke. Because he had this serious look on his face, and I said, Nate, am I passive? And he just, no. If you haven't figured out by now, I am their auctioneer.
Are you?
Yes, I am the auctioneer.
You seem pretty passive about it when we asked, so we weren't sure.
Yeah.
Yep, passive me. All of my bossiness comes from love. I don't know about other bossy people, but my bossiness is filled with love.
Because you love to be bossy.
Well, there's that, and I love the people I'm bossy to. If I'm not bossy or take over-ish with somebody, it means I don't care about you.
So what do you got going on today, Jody?
He got nothing to do. He got nothing to do.
Yeah, there's no.
I'm gonna
sport
practice
tonight,
this thing.
so with hockey being canceled, there's nothing to do in Canada.
What's this thing, Jody?
This thing.
Your
There you go.
keyboard?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Are you gonna sell it?
No, I'm gonna keep it. I only bought it
Gonna
3
jam
months ago,
out.
so
Oh, Nana Ting says, I am not bossy. I am caring.
there you go. Oh, lost Anthony. Yeah, I think I'll get a piano video out today. Continue sharing on Poshmark and work on my websites.
Good for you, baby.
Mm-hmm.
When I want to set up a website, a
Yeah,
Spotify website, so it shoots right back to my eBay store, I will hit you up and say, will you help a mama out?
Yeah, for sure. Not Is it Spotify? No, that's music. What's the other one?
Shopify.
Shopify.
Shopify. Yeah, Shopify.
I had
Yeah.
a Shopify store before.
That's why I need help because I don't even know what it's called.
Oh
Yeah,
Lord.
Shopify.
Oh Lord. Mama would be looking at music, thinking about trying to put a webpage.
Speaking of Spotify, my son Clay Haggard and his podcast called Proficient Fans is available on Spotify. Or you can go to his YouTube channel, Proficient Fans, and watch his sports broadcast.
Nice.
And if you have not subscribed yet, please do so. The boys are trying to get up to 100 subs so they can go live.
Mm.
And then you can guess which one is my son. Which one's my son and which one's my longtime boxing buddy. Because I have relationships with both of them, but you have to guess which one's my son and which one's my boxing buddy. Poor Junior.
Trying to do this thumbnail. I don't know what to put. Jeez, everybody's leaving me. What is going on?
I cut myself out. Sorry.
Oh, traded spots. Oh,
Here is my son. If you could go and subscribe to it, I would be so thankful. And I would love you so much. If you have not already loved me enough and subscribed to it, please do so now. My son is funny. He's the funny one.
Says every mama ever.
Where?
You.
Oh. Thank you, Nana Tink. And then you tell me which one's my son. The dark-haired beard or the gray beard? I mean, I adopted the one that's not my son, but he's my boxing buddy. He's the one I talk to in the middle of the night about boxing or text in the middle of the night. And my husband will say, "Who are you texting in the middle of the night?" This was before my YouTube family. I would say, "CB." He'd be going, "Oh, okay." Because it was about boxing. Yes, thank you, Nana Tink. Without the gray beard. He looks just like me, doesn't he?
that's what I was
He really
thinking
does.
too.
You have a better beard than him.
I do have a better beard than him, but I don't want to brag. He just got promoted within his company at Verizon. He's now in management. So he moved to Indiana. So he's a good hour and a half away from Mama, and I'm having a hard time with that. Because, of course, I don't have my daughter and granddaughter. My daughter took off with my granddaughter. So now it's just Tom and I, Hit Flippin' Daddy and I. And that's why I try and adopt as many YouTube as I can. Now, if you saw my husband, you'd say, "Oh, he looks just like your husband." And for all the young ladies out there, he is single. He broke up with his girlfriend when he moved to Indiana. Just
You
saying.
put a wingman in for your son over there.
Yeah. So must be willing to birth children. You must be willing, and it is a prerequisite that you give me grandchildren. That's why he broke up with his girlfriend, because she didn't want to have kids. Legit. They had a great relationship, very much in love with each other. Great couple. She didn't want kids. He did. Ended the relationship.
Hmm.
True story.
Yeah, the world population is starting to like flatline because people used to have like 5, 6 kids. Now they're having on average 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What a surprising observation from someone your age, Joni.
Like,
Thank you, Philly Picker. I appreciate that, baby.
nice.
Nate's gonna help bring up them population numbers.
One
Yeah,
more
right, Nate.
baby. He's got to get that SUV first.
Hmm.
Take
But
all that
if you guys-
Amazon money. He's
If
You're
you guys
mute.
actually sit and listen to the podcast, once you get past the first 5 minutes and then doing nothing but laughing and drinking their whiskey, they really do a very good podcast, a very good sports show.
Mhm.
And my
I've
kid,
watched them before.
have you?
Mhm.
Yeah, my kid is very well versed in all sports. Wouldn't you say, Nathan or Anthony?
Yeah.
He's very well versed in all sports.
I'd say between you and Hip Flip and Daddy, you guys raised him right.
Yeah, thank you.
Mhm.
He's funny though. He's got a heck of a sense of humor, but he has a filter. I don't have a filter. He got his dad's filter, so he knows how to
So-
act in public, whereas I don't.
All right, Chloe, chill out. So let me ask you this. So, being that he's a content creator now, how does he feel to have a mom who has over 1,000 subscribers?
He actually, for about 15 minutes, when I first got monetized, bragged about me and was talking to CB about my mom legit has over 1,000 subscribers. He said, dude, she gets paid. She gets paid. And he just kept
That's
saying,
awesome.
I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of her. I knew she was doing it and I knew she was working towards it, but honestly, I never thought she'd get there. I thought, who would follow my mom? Who would follow my mom? You know,
Over 1,000 people.
yeah, going on 1,200 people. That's who will follow your mother. Yeah, he was legit very proud of me. Very proud of me.
Can you get your foot out of that bag, Chloe?
Hey, wonderful, Philly Picker. I appreciate that. There's not going to be a whole lot of sports to talk about in this last podcast because there's not been sports going on. So maybe watch last week's or the week before.
Anthony,
Yeah.
anybody else coming for the auction? Or going to be auctioning anything off?
I mean, we haven't talked about bringing anybody. Why?
Let's just keep it you two.
Well, I don't have much to really auction, so unless Anthony really got a whole bunch of stuff we want to auction, then we need to bring somebody on.
Well, I mean, I always have stuff, but we can bring somebody on if you want. It doesn't bother me either way.
It doesn't have to go like forever, and it can't go 4 hours like it did last time.
Yeah, no, definitely not 4 hours. I'd say 1 to 2 hours is good.
Yeah, like 2 would make sense. 1 might be a bit short.
Nana Tink,
I don't
their auction is Thursday at 7 o'clock.
Yep.
Thursday at 7 o'clock on
Nate's
channel. Every day I'm hustling. Yeah, it's funny on their sportscast. Sometimes when they talk MMA or they talk boxing, CB will kind of mess up a little bit and give some wrong information. So I have to call him up and bust his balls and say, "Hey, you gave some wrong information. This is how it goes." And he's like, "Oh man." I'm like, "Yeah, that's all right." I don't think many people will catch it.
I will.
You will? Oh, Nana Tink wants you guys to mail her the stuff that she bought. She'll pay for the postage. Anthony. Did you hear Nathan?
Yeah. I have to put it all in a box and see. Shouldn't be much. It's the same state.
DC Cells says my local TV is playing old UK championship games. My husband and son have been watching old sports. They've got to have that. They've got to have their sports. How you doing, Dee? We're still going to have the meetup, Nana Tink. It's just going to be later. Maybe towards the end of the summer, maybe. Instead of earlier. At least that's the plan, isn't it, Nate?
I don't know, to be honest. I mean, I still want to do something, of course, but I mean, everything's kind of in the air because of, what's going on.
Hopefully in a few months. Billy Picker's going through sports withdrawal. You know what? I am not going through sports withdrawal, except for on Saturdays when boxing's on. Aww. You better go see what's going on, Nathan.
Yeah, I might have to go there.
Go see what's going on. Almost got to see your mom yesterday. She took a bad turn. Oh, no. They were letting you and your sister see her. She got better, and I didn't get there in time. My sister went in. She had to wear full PPE gear. Yeah, oh, I'm sorry you didn't get to see her, Dee. That's too bad. I wanted to go see my mom today, but she's 76, and if I'm carrying anything, I've been processing all this jewelry and all this stuff that I've gotten in the mail, and God forbid I pass something to my 76-year-old mother who already has diseases and respiratory diseases. I would feel so bad. So we've just been talking on the phone. I've got some office phones that I ordered and I can't test them because the only people that have landlines around me that I know of are my mother and my sister. My sister is 63 years old and my brother-in-law is 75 years old. So I don't want to go over and infect them because my brother-in-law only has one lung. So I definitely don't want to go over there and test my phone. So I'm just going to have to wait.
You able to hear me now?
Yep. Did you hear me when I said Nana Tink wants you guys to send her auction wins and she'll pay the shipping, she said.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. We can do that. No, I didn't hear you when you said that. I had a phone call come through, and it goes to my tablet, too, for some reason.
And I said that, it's because you got your data on.
Yeah.
And I said the meetup's not canceled. It just might be like the end of summer.
Yeah.
When we have it. So it's not necessary.
For sure. Is Nana Tink still in the chat? Because I can't see the chat on my iPad.
Mm-hmm.
Nana, just do me a favor. You know what? Actually, here, let me see if I can.
Oh, she wants it for her flea market.
Okay. Yeah, that's not a problem. I was going to say I'll type my email in the chat. And then, here, let me set this down real quick, and I'll type it in there on my phone. And then just email me your address and everything, and I'll get it out to you tomorrow.
Philly Picker just watched the 93 Phillies World Series game when they lost to the Blue Jays from a Joe Carter home run.
I remember that World Series.
I don't know why I watched it. Because you were hard up, Philly Picker. That's why. You were hard up. Yeah, I'm really, really sorry you didn't get to see your mom, baby. My mom currently is making hundreds of fabric masks for the medical community in our area. People are bringing her fabric and they're bringing her elastic because she ran out of elastic a long time ago. So my wonderful mother, hip flipping Nana or hip flipping Gigi, she's, she is just cranking out those masks. Bless her heart. People are coming and leaving stuff outside her door, and then my mom will get it and wash it and all of that stuff. So
Nana, you should see I posted a email in the chat. Just go ahead and send me your address and everything, and I'll ship that to you tomorrow.
I'd make some of those masks too if I had the time.
Got them gears grinded, Nate. What's going on over there?
He's probably on Goodwill.
I'll make a thumbnail.
You're making something?
Oh, a thumbnail for the auction.
Oh, you're making a thumbnail. Gotcha.
With auction extraordinaire, mama. With this on the picture. Anybody in the chat know what that was? What that referred to? If anybody in the chat knows what that refers to, I will give you 100,000 mama points. That means absolutely nothing if you know what this refers to.
See, if we were on my StreamYard and I had my computer, I could put up that picture of you.
You could put up that picture. Whoever wants 100,000 bonus points, mama points. Tell me what that picture means.
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Hey, Nate, is the wind all crazy over by you?
It was whenever I was coming with him from work.
Yeah, it's like crazy.
It's super windy here. It's super windy here. Nope, D, it's not taking control of a situation. No. Kelly, the Econ Mom Ward for the win. 100,000 points to you, my dear. But you only got it half right. It's ball sack scratches, not ball scratches. Ball sack scratches. For dogs who no longer have their balls and they have the empty sack. They like to be scratched right there. Ball sack.
I like to just watch Jody's reaction to this.
Jody has no reaction to this.
Look, he looks like he's in a frying pan. Like it's like you don't know which way to react.
Jody, we've been together at times when these boys don't even know about it, haven't we? Jody knows me.
Mm-hmm.
See, he says, Ball sack scratch. See, and we thought the ball sack scratch died with my dog, but it did not. We are remembering Scrappy with the honorary ball sack scratch. Long live Scrappy. D says, let's go back to not knowing. Really, I urge you, people of the YouTube community, if you have an animal Girl dogs like it too. But if you have an animal that is not intact any longer, and you scratch them in that area like that, they're gonna start licking their lips. They love it.
Oh, my channel's dead.
Every day I'm unsubbing.
You're not gonna lose any subs. I might. Making me feel bad and everything.
You're gonna have a whole lot of neuter dogs come to sub to your channel.
Oh.
And I will itch every one of their ball sacks.
Look at Nate. He don't even know what to say.
He's working. Nathan's working. Jody, what are you doing right now, baby?
Working as well on my websites.
See? Google ball sack scratch and see what comes up.
Mm-mm.
What is this hipflippingmama.com that
With an informational video on how to do a proper ball sack scratch.
Okay. So I got the chat up finally. And awesome, Nana. I will get that mailed out to you in the morning. Dang, that reminds me. I need to go schedule my pickup for tomorrow.
Anthony, I don't know what you're talking about losing subs. I'm up to 1204.
That's what I'm saying. You're killing the game. I didn't say you were losing subs.
Oh, whoever said I was losing subs.
Nate was talking about himself losing subs.
Oh. Well, please don't hold my words against Nathan. Hi, Maggie Doodle. How are you doing? I have to change my password. Poshmark's making me change my password. Somebody emailed me an offer. Who am
There's 139 confirmed coronavirus cases in my city. That sucks.
Oh my goodness, there were 3 here in the last week. What? Oh my goodness. Somebody that bought a piece of my jewelry and resold it is going to show me what they got for it. Holy moly.
Stop it.
Like they bought it off an auction from you and then
Yeah,
resold.
they bought it off my auction. It was a wallet. They bought it off my auction and they sent me the link to the Mercari listing they did for it and what it sold for.
Mm-hmm.
I said we got to go over your YouTube tags.
Incredible. Good for you. I
We
love that.
We got to go over these YouTube tags, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony.
Yeah, my dog was barking. I had to mute it.
So we got to go over your YouTube tags you use.
Okay.
Do you guys use the same exact tags when you do the show on either of your channels? You
Well, no,
comment
like,
on?
depending on your topics is what
Mhm.
you want
Oh
to do
yeah,
your tags with or whatever. So
for sure.
like, I'm guessing you do your tags the same, Anthony?
Do I do what?
I'm guessing your tags are all the same?
What do you mean? They're not all the same.
Like for the bulk auction we did 6 months ago, or you did it 6 months ago. You have Amazon, your full name, Bible study, bins, church sale.
Oh yeah, no. I used to do all the same, but I don't anymore.
Okay, I was about to say.
Mm.
Yeah, no. Like if you go to newer ones, they're not all like that.
Well, this
Yeah,
is the
that-
gateway video I have to beat. And here's your other one. You didn't this video got over on you somehow. You had 339 views. They had 5, but they made the first page. How in the heck is that possible?
Is that the tags?
Well, no, it only shows the ones. Here's like, well, this is an old one from NASCAR and Donna. So he only had all wholesale auctions, come on, NASCAR man resellers.
Hmm.
That's where his tags were. Here was
Yeah, sometimes I forget to put in tags too. Like if I schedule it.
I know nothing about tags, so
Like for lives, I forget tags a lot more. Like I always tag pre-recorded stuff, but sometimes for lives I forget to go back in and tag.
Hunter is feisty today. You're really lucky, Nate, that Chloe doesn't start barking after him.
me.
Or Anthony. Sorry. Makes you feel better. I called Nate Anthony the other day. Nathan, you're so analytical.
Well, yeah, because I want to try and succeed as best I can.
Mhm.
I'll be right back.
So Nate, you have any pre-recordeds coming out soon or what?
Probably won't be until
Mm.
I probably get 1K probably.
Yeah, I see.
I want to do them. I just, you know what I mean? Like, it just, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
It'll help you get there quicker.
yeah, I just feel like it would help me more if I did it then, because I'd really put a lot of time into it, and I feel like I would, even even if I didn't make any money, which that's not my goal, but you know what I mean? Like it would help with some of the setback it would do to my business. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
That's the way I kind of, you know, look at it in a way.
It takes a lot of time.
Yeah, especially depending on what type of stuff you're doing too. Like, you know, like if it's, you know, depending on how much footage you have or whatever, you know, it could really, you know, suck up a lot of time.
Yeah, this is true.
So I don't want to do anything like, you know, like I don't want to do anything that's not going to like be good or be, you know, and like I said, like, you know, when you're monetized, you know, you're getting something for your time.
Did you bring up my comforter? Thank you, baby. I love you. I cut my bangs while I was in the bathroom.
Mm.
Now I'm comfortable. Maggie Doodle, I think we're all tired of staying in.
You know, these tags are tough, man.
I made this offer out to a buyer on Mercari for a pair of pants for $18. They accepted it, and it says, we could not process your payment. Please contact PayPal to verify your account information. If the problem persists, please try using a credit or debit card. I'm thinking that that's on the buyer's end. Because why would they have anything to do with my PayPal for an offer? Has anybody experienced that in Mercari?
What's that?
I sent an offer for a pair of pants for $18 in Mercari. The buyer accepted it, and then I got a message that said that PayPal could not confirm the payment and could go and talk to PayPal. And I'm assuming that
means their card was declined.
Okay. That's what I figured.
Yeah, I've had that happen several times.
Man, this is tough sledding.
Tough sledding. What is? Are you doing your Canva?
No.
What are you doing?
I'm doing my morning fan.
Mm. I need to transfer my Mercari balance over to my checking.
All right, guys, it's been fun hanging out. I go grab a bite to eat. So,
Bye, Jody. Love you, baby.
bye bye. Love you. Take care, everybody.
Later, bud.
Thanks for having me on.
Anytime.
I'll be right back, dude. I gotta run downstairs for something.
Are you having a guest on tomorrow's show, Nathan?
Yeah.
Who's your guest?
I don't know. You will have to see.
Oh, you're going to make Mama wait?
Or you can go check on Anthony's channel and see the thumbnail.
I will.
Or Ecom Beyond page.
I will in a minute.
It's Sunny.
Who?
Sunny.
Who's that?
Las Vegas Thrifter.
Oh, okay. That will be a new person I can meet in the after party. How fun. I sell more glassware, I think, on Mercari than I do on eBay. Oh no. I better go do that right now. I got an email from Bonanza that said I needed to do something. I wonder if I sold something on Bonanza and just didn't realize it. Hmm. How do I see my... There we go. Honestly, when I transferred everything over to Bonanza, I've only transferred one time. The first time I imported my store, and I've never sold anything over there, so
Unknown call.
All right. Order items. I don't know. I heard Bonanza was not, a bad place to sell, but I've never sold anything. Oh my gosh, my eBay must automatically import over because everything I listed, all those toys I listed, are on Bonanza already. All the shirts I listed before that is already on Bonanza. It must automatically go on Bonanza. That's pretty awesome, I must say.
All right, everyone. I just threw the link up for the live auction that we'll be having on April 2nd. It is on my page or on my channel. Let's see if I can grab the link real quick. So if you would like to participate and bid, or maybe you have some stuff you would like to auction off, please let me or Anthony know. We'll add you in. I know I'm not going to have a bunch of stuff.
I think Anthony will have plenty.
Yeah, I should have a good bit. And I won't have as much like stuff as I had last time, just because sourcing has been a little drier.
What's up, Maggie?
But I'll definitely have some decent stuff.
Yeah, I definitely need to delete some things off of this Bonanza. Things that I've sold.
I think I'm going to cut her off and maybe go lay down, or I don't know. We'll see what I'm about to do. Might get something to eat. So thanks for coming hanging out with us. We'll be on your channel, right?
Yep.
Yeah, your channel tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern, and we will have Sunny, Las Vegas Stripper on. It'll be a very cool guest. So we'll see you guys later.
See you guys.
Love you.
Peace, everyone.